Shopee review. We check for you.
You know, I've always wondered where tablet actually sits in the market, right? You know, you got devices like smartphones, you got devices like laptop and PC, and we all come to a common understanding that these products and these devices have a place on their own. But a tablet, where does it actually sit? And the product we have here in front of us right now is the Samsung Tab S7 Plus, and I'm gonna put it into a test to see whether it can actually replace my laptop experience and at the same time try to give the same experience when I'm using a smartphone. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump to the unboxing part of this tablet right here. I believe the specification as well. The color that we got over here is the Mystic Bronze, 256 gigabytes of internal storage. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and see what's inside the box. The unit that I have over here comes with the keyboard cover, so that's always nice, you know. Sometimes you're required to pay a little bit extra for the keyboard cover, but this time around, Samsung did include it for this unit. And you got your tablet over here. Inside the box, you got your typical adaptive fast charging brick. It does not come with the 45-watt fast charge, however, mainly because Samsung is selling that one separately. So if you want that, you're gonna have to buy it. And your typical Type-C charger as well. Pretty standard stuff. And the S Pen is here. So we're gonna talk about that as well, the S Pen, how it actually improve your user experience when it comes to using the tablet. This is the beast itself, the Samsung S7 Plus tablet. It's really well designed. I feel it's like super thin, right? And the color itself as well, it's really beautiful. It's aluminum, it's shiny. But one thing I want to highlight about this tablet itself is that how thin and lightweight it is. You guys have no idea how satisfied I am with the build of this device right here. You got the 3-pin magnet over here for the casing as well. It's just something about it that makes you feel like you're on the next level. You know, you feel a lot more professional with this thing. On the right side of the tablet, you get to see a power button, your volume rocker, your SIM tray, Type-C port over here. Also, an interesting part about this tablet is that it has stereo speakers and there's like 4 speakers on every side right here. So you got 1, 2 on the right side, bottom, and you got another one right here and right here as well. Okay, just to show you guys how good the audio quality on this device for media consumption, I'm gonna play this song right here. It's an EDM song, so you guys tell me what you guys think about. Oh, I just depleted my energy. So as you guys can hear or see, right, in this review, the audio is just amazing. It actually makes me feel like I was in a club. But yeah, that's in terms of the audio quality on this device, the fact that it's tuned by AKG and also it has this Dolby Atmos software as well. So definitely a plus point in terms of media consumption, which is why I always will reach out to this device to consume media. So right here, you get to see this different color accent, right? Mainly because it's to distinguish where you can put your S Pen at. Very secured as well, it won't slip anywhere. So I like this concept of being able to put your S Pen wherever it is, you know, because there's magnet and it's pretty secured, it's not moving a lot, so you don't have to be worried about where your S Pen might be rolling to, you know? So the display you'll be getting on the Tab S7 Plus is a Super AMOLED 12.4-inch display with 2K resolution and on top of that, 120Hz display. It just improves the feeling of using the device itself. It just makes everything a lot smoother. I think they did a good job without overkilling it because they know not a lot of apps or software that actually allows you to play on the highest refresh rate just yet. Well, at least in this time, right? While we're talking about the display, right, I also want to talk about the security on this tablet, which is it's a built-in in-display fingerprint scanner. We get to see this a lot more often these days. Okay, in terms of the battery on this device, you'll be getting a 10,090 milliamp power battery. I'm kind of questioning Samsung what's with the 90 at the end. But regardless, it's a good battery size for a form factor that is quite small, you know. I'm actually surprised how thin they can actually get it in. And The fact that it's 10,000 milliamp hour battery, that's twice the amount you'll be getting on your smartphones, right? So that's always a plus point as well. For all the numbers being laid out on a blueprint for you, what was it like on a user experience? As you guys know, I mentioned earlier on this video, the fact that it has such a slim, thin body, super lightweight, means that it's easier to carry around compared to your conventional laptop, right? I don't have to worry about carrying a big backpack behind my bag because I can just easily put it in my tote bag and just move around like there's nothing in my bag. It's literally just another device in my bag. It actually feels like you're carrying a notebook around with you. When it comes to light work like sending emails, dealing with Google Sheets, it's fine. When it comes to my heavier side of the work, which is editing my videos, recording my podcasts and all that, it has its own limitation due to the fact that Android doesn't support a lot of software that allows you to do that, but that is on a productivity level. Can it replace in terms of media consumption? Absolutely. I don't mind carrying this thing just to watch Netflix on, to be honest. The fact that the stereo speakers has two on each side, I'll definitely watch it all day. I would rather watch content or media on this thing compared to my laptop because laptop is just bulky, man. This thing is slim. You can just bring it everywhere. You can consume it anywhere without having to worry having a huge laptop in front of you. Of course, when we talk about media consumption, it's just not limited to, watching videos, watching Netflix. It's also about playing games. So this tablet right here, it is equipped with a CPU-type octa-core processor. So the gaming performance on this tablet is definitely amazing with the higher refresh rate as well. You can play a lot of games with higher frame rate. However, Samsung did mention that they are capable of running certain Xbox games on this device right here. You can connect the Xbox controller to this tablet and you can actually play certain Xbox games. So plus point on that one as well. So on this tablet, you have a dual lens setup, right? Which from my experience of using this rear end camera, it's pretty satisfying because it feels like you're holding a monitor on your hand, just like moving around like this, So as we all know, the S Pen is pretty obvious. The reasons why they include an S Pen is to provide you with that sort of like flexibility to come up with your own art, taking notes and all that. It's not limited to just typing on the screen or on the keyboard, right? The experience of using it actually feels like you're writing things down due to the fact that this display is 120 Hz. S Pen has such low latency, you really feel like you're actually writing things down. There's no delay at all. The feedback from the pen to the display itself is just seamless. It's smooth as hell. And on top of that, the S Pen itself, it comes with a lot of multiple features as well. You can actually take photos with it. You can come up with your AR doodle. So what AR doodle is, before you take a photo or video yourself, you can start sketching things on your face and that thing will actually detect and move around with your face. You can use it to do your smart select. There's this one feature that I want to highlight as well that I really enjoy on this S Pen. So let's say you're browsing through the internet and you stumbled upon a foreign language website, right? This S Pen has the capability to translate those language. That I feel like is the best thing that you can have with an S Pen. It's always nice to be able to have a live translation going on. I promise you guys that we will be talking about the keyboard as well. Now the keyboard, it has this sort of like leather texture to it. I don't know whether it's actual leather, but it's very nice, it's very grippy, and it's very premium and luxurious. It goes hand to hand with the whole design of the tablet and the S Pen itself. And the way you attach this case, it's so satisfying in a way. Check this out. So you got your 3-pin over there, 3-pin magnet, and there. Now that is some sensual stuff, isn't it? The back cover, it's a really strong magnet, so you can just attach it to the tablet right there. You have this little compartment where you can keep your S Pen just in case you're not using it, right? And you have this flap that has a hinge inside where you can actually use it to stand your laptop, and it goes all the way down as well. On top of the S Pen, we also got this keyboard that comes with it. It's a keyboard casing. But I feel like the keyboard has not been up to par, if I were to be honest. Mainly because the button on it, it sounds nice, but it doesn't give that sort of satisfaction. The fact that the keyboard is flat on the platform wherever you placed it on, it's not slightly tilted. It's just super flat. It's sort of like a Microsoft Surface, but then again, it just doesn't give the same sensation. However, the trackpad is nice. It's pretty sensitive, it's pretty responsive, so I really like the trackpad. And now with this case and this S Pen, you basically get a tablet that functions nearly to a laptop. Now, that is a beautiful setup, isn't it? So the conclusion is, who is this for? Where does it actually sit? Well, it's definitely something in between. We don't have to answer which side is it, right? It's about whether you want all these things that I mentioned earlier, productivity, portability, you know? It's just like having a bigger size of a phone that can actually run more stuff on it. So that's my review on the Samsung Tab S7 Plus. That's a review from a non-tablet user. Definitely check out our previous videos right here, and also don't forget to click subscribe on this button right here as well. Definitely stay tuned on this channel because we have so much more product to check out, because here at Shopee Review, we check for you! That's it from me today. Peace out.